Singapore hits a new record with over 700 cases of COVID-19. Singaporeans receive a $600 payout from the government. And wearing a mask while outside is now mandatory? We have all the details in this week's Bloomer Trends. Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bloomer Trends. We're in on week 2 of the circuit breaker. I don't even know which day it is anymore, but I hope you're hanging in there because we're seeing an increasing number of COVID-19 cases daily. Here's a roundup for you. Numbers are rising from 200 to over 700 cases daily, with a large majority of them from foreign worker dormitories. And as of 15th April, we have 10 COVID-19 related deaths. With the increasing severity of the situation, new measures were rolled out on Tuesday that made wearing a mask mandatory when you're outside, except for toddlers under 2 and those doing strenuous exercise. Those caught flouting the rules will face a fine of $300 on the first offense. So mask up everybody and follow social distancing rules or you'll probably end up on the internet. And let me just tell you that it never ends well when that happens. And sometimes it gets messy when you get falsely reported by online media sites. Singaporeans 21 and above received their solidarity payments on Tuesday, drawing lines at ATMs and crashing bank apps. Hooray to more money for your utility bills this circuit breaker. Or you can consider doing a good deed by donating it to those who really need the extra money. In the meantime, if there are things you need and you don't know where to get them, head over to imaccb.sg. Well, the CCB stands for Community Circuit Breaker, and this witty page lists all the resources you need, from food delivery sites, grocery deals, to locating a PHPC clinic. Outrage over StarHub's internet services came on Wednesday as it faced intermittent outage issues throughout the day. Users in almost all of Singapore were affected, with most only being able to access messaging apps. StarHub's Twitter account was bombarded with angry users unable to get through to the hotline and were repeatedly told to restart their router to no avail. In this circuit breaker period, internet connection truly is as essential as food and water. On the other hand, in the United States, we have President Donald Trump halting funding for the World Health Organization. He accused the WHO of severely mismanaging and covering up the coronavirus crisis. The United States is the largest donor to the WHO, contributing more than $400 million per year. This funding cut will mean that the WHO will be less able to coordinate international efforts in fighting the pandemic. Democrats argued back at President Trump, citing his lack of authority to withdraw money already appropriated by Congress. Maybe it's not that useful to do this now, considering that the pandemic is still ongoing. Okay, enough of all that serious news. Here's some penguins roaming freely in the Singapore Zoo. And some orangutans playing with bubbles. I wish I could be this carefree. Alright, that's it for this week. Here's a meme of the week. Gossip Girl making a comeback this quarantine with some broken memes? Keep up your spirits everyone and remember to stay safe and home.